was found to be very highly correlated, but since several studies have already shown that, we did not went for that thing. We wanted to see the thing which has not been shown earlier, because previous studies have not focused on passive smoking. They have already focused on active smoking, but passive smokers, most of the studies had not focused till then, because we started this study around 2005. So that was the thing. So at that time, most of the studies which we saw was based on active smokers. So we wanted to see whether this change is there in case of passive smokers also. So that was there. But in case of active smokers, yes, it is there. It is indeed there.
It's the last one.
Yeah.
I think you told us that I think it was 90.
Yeah, you need to switch it up. Yeah.
97% of these patients had HPV.
92.8%. Yeah.
So that's really the key factor, isn't it?
It is a key factor.
Exposing you to this, in addition to other factors that you mentioned, but this is really primarily the main factor.
Yeah. This is a main factor. Why it is a main factor, I would tell you. Because, see, nearly, there was a study by Waldboomers et al. In 1999. They had said that, it is said that 99% of the cervical cancer cases are caused by HPV. But theoretically, we can say that 100% of the cases are caused by HPV. Now, how this is, correct is that whenever we see some cervical cancer cases, we tend to, observe it whether it is HPV infected or not. At that point of time, when we, observe the samples, maybe HPV infection might not have been there, but initially or during the process, HPV infection is supposed to play a key role in majorly or nearly all the cervical cancer cases. But here the question comes. The question is that, suppose, we can think in our mind that whether every woman who is affected with HPV infection or who is HPV infected would be suffering from cervical cancer? No. Why it is a no? Because the immune system of an individual varies from person to person. Every person has a different immune system. Suppose one woman can get the infection during the primary primary response, the first meeting or the first interaction with the virus, that is human papillomavirus. But the other women may have our immune system so strong that the first infection or the first encounter with human papillomavirus may not affect her at all. So that is the thing. It varies from person to person, but yes, HPV infection is the major cause of cervical cancer across the country. Not only cervical cancer, it is a major cause. In my recent study, I have found about this one also, oral squamous cell carcinoma, the cancer of the mouth. This one, squamous cells which are present in our mouth. HPV infection is it is an important cause of oral squamous cell carcinoma as well. Though not as important as in case of cervical cancer, but still it is playing an important role in the progression of OSCC also. Okay. Thank you, sir. Any other question? If you have any other question, I would be delighted to answer that. No? Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Okay.